doesn't Kanaan lift it? I don't think he knows yet. Watch this from the onboard. This is the start of the race with Tony Kanaan.
Line, he has certainly done that. Look at that, almost got taken out there on that left rear. He's taking advantage of everybody in front of him.
Now winner of the Indianapolis 500, my friend. Great job, Tony.
A long-awaited victory at Indianapolis.
We've landed in Indianapolis with a little bit of help from our friends from Zwift. We were able to manage to get a day with famous race car driver Tony Kanaan. Yes, Indianapolis 500 winner, Tony Kanaan. Tony, welcome. Thank you for having us.
You're welcome.
We've heard and we know that you're quite the athlete and cyclist.
I think I am the cyclist, but we'll see.
We have a miniature decathlon of sorts that we're going to go through today to see just how strong you actually are.
You ready? You're in my town. Are you ready?
I think so.
We'll see two bald guys going at it.
Let's do this.
Charisma, passion, and talent. Tony Kanaan has all of them. The full package, which is why he is so loved on the Indy Car circuit and across the globe for his accomplishments on and off the racetrack. TK, as his friends call him, drives a land-based rocket ship at over 220 miles per hour for hours on end, with competition sometimes less than an inch away.
There's Kanaan on N. Jones. This is for position. This is for 12.
Tony's not just a car racer. He's an athlete and an avid cyclist. A serious one. With hundreds of hours logged away on Zwift, multiple workouts each day, we wanted to see just how strong a professional car driver actually is and pin him up against me. But before the big showdown, Tony wanted to show us something very special to him.
Jeremy, I would say you're standing on a place that not a lot of guys have stand on. And we're at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. This is the front stretch. And we're on top of the bricks. It's called the Yard of Bricks because 100 years ago, this track was all bricks, right? But when they paved it, they left a little strip that we're actually, standing on top of it, that every lap that I cross here, you can hear the little and this is just it. This is it. When you get to kiss the bricks, yes, it's that you made it.
In 2013, you won this event. Can you tell us about that?
So, it's the biggest race in the world, right? It is the when you talk about when you become a race car driver, you want to win the Indy 500. It took me 12 years to do it. It was the most special moment of my life. If you think about this place, it's, we can put 400,000 people in one day. It's the biggest single event, sport event in the world. And it was something that I've dreamed with my dad when I was 8 years old watching the races on TV. I have to say my career was fulfilled when I crossed the Yard of Bricks.
Tony, we're here at your gym, Pit Fit Training. This is where you do some stuff, right?
Yeah, this is the most intimidating walk every morning. Once I cross those doors, I'm about to puke, have my heart rate at max, and beat people up like you. So, are you ready?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Age before beauty.
All right.
Right, this is like a restaurant. You come in, the menu is on the board. We have 6 exercises today.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do it all.
Yeah, this is our
Three times.
Our first sparring match is Jacob's Ladder.
Yeah, are you ready for Jacob? Have you met Jacob?
I haven't yet.
Okay, I'm gonna introduce it to you. This is Jacob, and this is the ladder.
Okay.
So basically what we do, you hop on, Jim is gonna turn the lights on, and you gotta hit them while you're going up the ladder. We're gonna do this for 1 minute and you see how it goes. Got it?
Perfect. 2,
You look tired already.
1, go.
29 seconds to go.
3, 2, 1, time.
How many lights did you hit?
35.
And here, it hurt.
Yeah, your calves.
And here, that hurt.
Yeah. Go. Good job. Time. Whoa.
You go.
33?
36. Fantastic. Good job.
When you go through a corner at 220 miles an hour, the G-force, it's 3 to 4 G-forces. You're not only using, I mean, your whole body, you're turning to the left, your body's pulling to the right, so core is extremely important. Core, engage your core. Here we go, just your upper body. 2, 1, go.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Oh. I already feel like pumped
You know,
from that.
if we're single, it would be the best thing to do before you go out. Come here, you do 30 seconds. This is a reflex machine. Basically, you train your reflexes and how quick you react. It's a reaction type of workout. So basically, you're gonna click train. Eye hand is one of the exercises we're gonna do. What do you wanna do, 30 or 60 seconds? Let's do 60, we'll be doing 60.
Okay.
Once I press start, you're gonna see little blue dots.
Yep.
And you're gonna hit them as quick as you can. In 1 minute, it's gonna give you the score. We're gonna go against each other and see who gets more.
Great.
Who's starting?
You start.
No, guest first.
No, really. I want you to start first.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Oh. 143, which is my record, it's 149, so close enough. No pressure. There you go. You 15 seconds to go. If you think about when you're driving the race car, the least, what you want to worry about the least is your physical condition, but going in through corners with the G-forces, if your neck falls off, you can't see the road.
Okay.
53 seconds.
You can't tell he's not a race car driver.
Not yet.
.0760.
107?
Yep, minute 7.
All right, we wrapped up all of the gym stuff. You were, let's be honest, you're pretty good.
Well, we're okay. We are good.
All right, we're gonna head over to the Zwift stuff and we're gonna be a little bit more on my court now.
Well, 100%. I have no doubt. I respect what you do. I'm a big fan, and I have no expectations that I'm going to even be close to you.
The feelings are mutual. Let's hit it. Tell us about this. Tell us about how you use Zwift and why you like it so much.
I have to say, this game changed my entire training regimen. I went from riding for 40 minutes or running on the treadmill for 40 minutes to give you an example, a week ago, I did a 100-mile ride on a Saturday on Zwift, which a bunch of friends, and we're able to draft and so on. So I'm there every day. Again, I have one full Wahoo station with the Zwift app on my bus. On the race weekends, the non-racing fans understand we have 2 sessions on Friday, which they are an hour each. One session Saturday morning qualifying, and then the race on Sunday. So it's not very intense, apart from the race day that is a 200 lap race.
Right.
Sometimes when you exercise a lot, I need to do something to get my body, not just the adrenaline. Before I go to bed, I do an easy hour, which just gets me to relax, gets my mind off of it.
Well, you're out there racing super hard. Your heart rate has got to be up as high as you can go on the bike as well. So this translates in a completely different way. We've done all the mind body stuff. This is the cardio side.
100%. So, and what we do here with Jim at PitFit, we actually record my races on the heart rate monitor. Let's say I spend 80% of the time in the races at 155 BPM, which for me, it's 85%.
Okay.
My heart rate is kind of low. I'm a 170
Max.
tops, max.
Okay.
But I'm at 38 resting.
Got it.
So I have a pretty good range. So to me, and what he does, he goes, all right, sets up a workout for me on Zwift and say, you're gonna warm up for 10 minutes and you're gonna do a 2-hour ride at 85%.
Okay.
And this is what I do.
Right.
The hardest thing is when I find some guys that win a race and that actually messes up my workout pretty bad. Go. Why are you drafting me?
Because I know the right tactics.
You're my hero.
Hey.
One of the things that I really appreciate about the sport is it's so cool to see when somebody does something properly. As a cycling fan, cyclocross fan, it's so cool to see you pull 380, 390 watts.
This isn't the only bike test we're gonna have. There's another one.
No. Is it? Whatever, man, bring it on. I'm not here to quit, so. What are we doing next?
Mountain biking.
No way.
Yeah.
We're going on the dirt road. That's even worse.
I know.
Come on.
But the hand-eye coordination, you might,
Oh, you got a head start.
Don't start with the excuses now. I know you're wild on the track, but
Do I need to teach you race lines or something?
how's the story?
You hit the grass, it slows you down. When you go off road. Yeah, when you don't get the right line, then it slows you down.
I just do like 400 watts though.
For a long time.
I've done this course quite a few
I
times.
can see that.
And I got beat by everybody because the power is actually not the most important thing in this, which I guess it's what you do. I kept hitting my line in the beginning, and that's how I got hammered for days against guys that I know are not quicker than me, my buddies that we do it, just because they got the lines right.
Well, dude, good job to you. I'm impressed. I need to work on my off-road Zwifting. I have to say, I didn't see that coming. I definitely want to check the stats.
Right here, brake, second gear. All right, so boom. Now you're on my turf, right? So I'm gonna teach you a couple things. Obviously, you have, this is a sequential gearbox, so basically the two pedals are one to shift up, up, I mean, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and this one is to shift down. I don't think I have to explain to you, you have a throttle and a brake pedal.
Got it.
You don't need to use the clutch.
Okay.
So we, as race car drivers, we left foot brake all the time.
Okay.
This is the thing, but some people right foot brake, so you can choose whatever you want. I'll do a couple laps, then I'm gonna do one hot lap, and you can do as many laps as you want until you try to beat my lap time.
I get to take my best one.
$115.3.
So let's get a little coaching in here. So this is so realistic though. This is literally what it's like to be in here.
This is like, I mean, the racetrack, just so people know, it's Mid-Ohio. It's one of my favorite tracks.
Okay.
You have your throttle.
Yep.
And you have your brake.
Yep.
I would recommend you to left foot brake.
Okay.
The reason that we start left foot braking in racing, it's because it's a lot quicker. When, obviously, you know the racetrack is the black bit, not the green one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, all out. 190, brake, third. Here you go. You know the gears.
Yep.
Okay. Brake, second gear. Second.
This one's tough, but I'm there.
Good job, man. Brake, second gear. Here we go. That's gonna be the long straight. Gentle on the throttle on the way out of the corner. Here we go. Full throttle, long straightaway. Full. 121.
Tony, I have the utmost respect for you, man.
Well, thank you.
It was
a blast.
to be able to do all of this training with you here, with Jim, everybody that goes into this, and then to see your skill set like in real time and to be able to go up against you. I know that fans of cycling, fans of your sport are gonna freak out to be able to.
Well, you guys found out all my secrets now, so I have nothing left. You know, I know, not that I need any confirmation that you know the success you had in your career, but I know that he gave me such a hard time.
I know, but
it was I thought it was gonna be this nice, chill GCN. I love the channel. I see the guys. I see Jeremy. No, man, it was a real thing. So.
And I was trying, like seriously, trying to get you back. I just couldn't catch up.
You gotta train a little more.
Yeah. So this is the end of the video, but you told me that we go over to your place and check out
my house.
Check out some of the trophies.
Well, yeah, you know, actually, it's not a bad thing. You know, I don't like to brag, but yeah, come on, I'll after you've done all this, I'll let you. Let's go to the house and I'll show you guys some cool, some cool memorabilia.
Yes. Oh man, Tony, this is such a cool setup.
It's my pain cave.
I can see that. This is better than a man room, man. This is so sweet. Dude, on your top tube, you have some of your historic wins.
My relationship with track has been, you know, great. And every once in a while they make one-offs. So basically this bike that you guys are seeing, this is the only one that exists. So basically in the top tube, they put every single win or the most important wins of my career. So you talk about my first ever win on my second year in Indy Car, which was in Michigan in 1999. Then you go through all the wins, then you get to my championship in 2004, which is, you know, one of the biggest achievements. Then I won the 24 Hours of Daytona, which was another big one. And then finally, the Indy 500.
Can you walk us through a couple of these trophies? This is a beautiful trophy wall, so many things in it.
So, you know, when we built this, I wanted to be extra careful not to, you know, I want to be that guy that you show up in my house and all you see it's racing stuff. So we picked this corner and we actually we handpicked a few trophies and a few helmets that meant something to me. Basically, this was purposely designed for the three most important wins I had in my career. And basically is the championship in 2004, Indy 500 in 2013, and the Daytona 24 Hours in 2015. We start this tradition like soccer players do, they exchange jerseys at the end of the game, right? So we start this tradition of swapping helmets, and I started swapping helmets 15 years ago with the guys that I raced against that beat me pretty hard, or I beat them, or I really became friends with. And all of a sudden you don't realize, but it becomes a great collection, extremely valuable, not just by the sentiment, but actually even like you think about, you don't expect to lose friends. And then unfortunately, you know, it's even in cycling, it's so dangerous sometimes that you end up, so I have guys here that are no longer here. And if you look at the value of this helmet, it's priceless. Ayrton Senna's helmet, which is up there, he was a great friend, my racing hero, helped me out in the beginning of my career. I mean, I was extremely young when he passed, but yeah, there was a gift that
he gave to you.
At the time, it wasn't a big deal, right? It was just, I want a helmet of my hero, or like I want your cycling jersey of the year that you retired, and all of a sudden, look what happened.
Yeah.
So it's there is a lot of guys up there that are no longer here, and to me it feels great because I remember exactly the moment that we swapped helmets, and every one of them, every helmet that you see here, the person that I have here, it has one of mine.
So if you guys enjoyed this video with Tony, definitely give us a big thumbs up.
And if you didn't, give us a thumb down and tell me why.
Yeah,
right?
Leave us a comment below, definitely. If you guys want to see other great content like this, check it out down here. And if you want to subscribe to GCN, click right in the center.
And if you want to ride with me, come to Zwift and beat me like this guy did today.